By the way, messaged Pimlet. He replied within an hour, by the way. Drickus, 2 days, mates. When are we doing the interview, Drickus? Is it 2 days? All good. He's probably busy. It's all good. I get it. I like Drickus unconditionally, chat, is what you need to understand. I've probably been too based, and now he doesn't really want it involved. I don't know. Who knows? He don't with you? No, he actually doesn't actually go on his Instagram DMs much, because I remember messaging him about the South Africa trip, and it was like a couple days at a time. I think he has someone that does his social media for him. I'll wait for the reply. It will happen soon, guys. Cope. He'll reply soon, guys. Promise. Impression of Goggins motivating his wife's ball. Okay, no. You gotta burn the boats, man. I got weird nostrils. Goggin fanboys are weird. Anyway, give me Leon noises. Wah, wah, wah. You'd hold Goggins' pocket in a jail cell. He'd mog you. No, you literally wouldn't. I'd shatter his fucking Squidward nose immediately. Save. All right. Thank you for the $2. Save Europe here. Thank you for the $1, James Lloyd. Paddy, I think you'd squash Ilya like a bug at 155. Okay. Thank you for the $2. I don't know. Maybe we'll ask him about Ilya Tapira. Brother, start streaming some UFC 5. I don't want to play stupid fucking games. Shit games like UFC 5 is a shit game. To be honest with you, if I was going to stream, I'd play old school classic games and then just yap the whole time. How would Zabit versus Ilya Volk go at max potential? I don't know. Zabit's shit. He would have lost to Bokniak if there was a round 4. Don't talk about Zabit against top-level opponents ever, because you would have had to have gone 5 rounds, and he can't go 5 rounds. I agree with the Goggins take, but if you had knees, you would run. You're just jealous of the able-bodied man. I can run. I just don't do it because it's a coward's exercise. Thank you for the $5 Australian. I get a sword and swing it. That's my exercise. I stand my ground. And I do like shield bashes, like defensively orientated shield attacks. That's what I do for my workout and cardio. This Russian-Ukraine war is Zionist war. Okay, thank you for the $2. Yeah. Give us an impression of Drickus post-fight after he wipes the floor with Adesanya. Something about his dog. Hey, this guy thought he would put hands on me, but I'm not no dog. So I had to beat the shih tzu out of him, eh? I don't know. He's Australian for that one. Joe Rogan said that Alex cleaned out the light heavyweight division. Can't stand Joe Rogan's MMA takes. He's retarded. He's a retarded person. He said Ilya cleaned out featherweight as well. He's a retard. He doesn't even watch the sport anymore. He shouldn't be able to comment on it at all. Thank you for the $2. I was laughing about this impression, then go. Yeah. Don't know what that means. Person I work with said he thinks that Goggins would be a top 5. Yeah. Just fucking call him gay. End of. Thank you for the $5. Also, never got the Goggins thing. Great, you can run and push your body, but he was never deployed into combat. He was a chef, I'm pretty sure, right? I don't know. He wasn't a chef, but he was something like that. I don't understand people thinking he fights. He's definitely done some training, like some combat training. So he would probably beat up the average guy. But people speak about him like fucking Jon Jones just entered the room. You know what I mean? Giving the women the vote ruined the West. They're too empathetic. Yeah, we were the first people to develop kindness and empathy in it. Backfired, and now we're going extinct. Here's what it is. Thank you for the $5. Can't believe I'm sending you money. Have you heard the things about Peyton Tabbitt crossing the abyss? No, I've not. Can you scream, he's gay? Thank you for the $5. I've not heard the things about Peyton Tabbitt crossing the abyss. Oh, he's gay? Yeah, if that's what you mean by crossing the abyss. Bit of a weird way of saying it. Switching governments. Thank you for the £2. Tony Jumping Jacks. Baltic MMA Guru Ethno State. Or what is requirement at this point? It's going to happen. Impression of Bilal coming out as Christian in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, so alhamdulillah, you know, I was saying some shit, but I'm actually fucking Christian, you know? Doop. Head off. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're pretty welcoming of Christians over there. What about favorite football club? Never supported football. Football's a gay fucking sport. No offense. Sit around all day for 1-1. These guys get paid 50 fucking million to score 1 goal at one point in the game. Literally goes to 1-1 draws most of the time anyway, and then they do a penalty shootout. And they're making hundreds of millions because retarded people just fucking have to stand there and cheer instead of going home and having kids. Retards. Impression of Trump thanking Layla how her book helped him dump Colby for Strickland. And then Ian tells him to shut up because he's trying to play Switch. Thank you, Layla. What a whore. What a slut you are. What a dirty slut. Ah, you are a dirty slut. I don't know. I dumped Colby. You told me to. I did. Shut up, I'm fucking playing the new Zelda. Thank you for the $5. Why is everyone shitting on Ariel? Because we exposed him for some crazy shit back in the day, so my fan base is sort of built on a sort of anti-Ariel sentiment. And I don't mean that in terms of like a way of saying things, but an anti-Ariel Hawani sentiment. Yeah, they're retarded, dude. They just want Michael Jordan of MMA, and they'll call it Jones when he retires after beating an old fucking man in Stipe Miocic, and everyone will act like he's the GOAT, even though we'll all know he's mid as fuck and his legacy's mid as fuck. Impression of Izzy blowing his dog's back out. No thanks. Rampage threatens to drop a bombshell on Jon Jones, gets invited to JRE, and the subject dies. Did Dana ask Joe a favor? Maybe. Trade a JRE invite for silence. That was very interesting, wasn't it? Very intriguing stuff. I will say this, though. Forget all that bullshit and all these intricate. Yes, the UFC's covering for Jones. Obviously, they want a Michael Jordan, and they're going to get one no matter what it takes, even if they have to fucking develop him in a lab. But Rampage is funnier than most comedians. If he literally just went up on stage at a comedy show and told stories about Japan, he would actually probably be funnier than most comedians. Thank you for the $5. Why does the UFC even pay for drug testing if they just ignore the results and call Jones the GOAT? This is the point. Now, as you're my favorite YouTuber, I'm getting worried that a fighter is going to try and come after, especially since you've been going at Jones so much. To be honest with you, I really don't care. Like, if I die at the hands of a UFC fighter going after me, it'll be a glorious death, and I'll just accept it. Like, I really don't give a fuck, dude. Like, honestly. Thank you for the 2. If they're going to go after me, but not Jones, it says a lot about their morality as a person. Go after someone who exposed a wife beater rather than the wife beater. They're all pussies, dude. They would all speak their mind about Jones if they knew they couldn't run into him at the Apex. Fact. Every fighter would yap shit about Jones the way I yap shit about Jones if there wasn't a chance they might run into him at the Apex. Fact. They're all pussies. Because all of them act like they're against PEDs, and all of them must be against wife beating, but they never bring it up about Jones. No one's ever got shit to say about him because they know they might run into him at the Apex or a UFC event sometime. It's retarded. They're pussies. Impression of McGregor locking Khabib up as a... Oh, for fuck's sake, it's every 10... Like, just second, back to back to back. Thank you, though, Raw Road G. Locking Khabib up as a prisoner and forcing him to eat plates of bacon. That's it. Chin Chin, come on. Here comes the fucking train into the station, mate. Open wide, you mad fucking inbred retard of a thing. Brrr, brother, please, no, this haram, madra. You has $3.3 million. Alhamdulillah. No, you're going to give us the money or we're going to kill your family. Inshallah. I don't understand this money thing, brother.